is everybody? Welcome back to YouTube channel. As you guys know, recently, I don't know why, but companies cannot seem to get it together. Right now, by the time I'm recording this video, I just saw a post about, somebody suing Meta and YouTube, and they won because they got addicted to it. And man, they really got me wondering, why are all CEOs so out of touch? Well, that's why we're reacting to this video. That's right, guys. Today, we are watching Out of Touch CEOs.
CEOs, you either hate them, or hate them.
You would prefer the human race to endure,
I don't like
right?
any of them.
You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit
Should
in
the
this.
human race survive?
Except the Costco CEO. We love you. Thank you for keeping the hot dog at $1.
Costco CEO.
CEOs in the past, pre-internet and pre-social media, weren't really thought of when you were going to a company to get its product. You could have shopped at a place.
I didn't even know who was the CEO of McDonald's until the whole McDonald's thing happened. I deadass never thought of him.
You could have shopped at a place for 20 years straight, bought from the same clothing brand for 20 years, and not a single soul would know who was even behind the brand. But because social media now, every company and brand will try to put their CEO out there sometimes to seem cool and hip with the kids. Maybe they do a little TikTok trend or two. And some CEOs may be out there more or less, depending on how much the
Some
brand
are
buys.
cool.
Elon Musk was probably the biggest
my
one to
God,
do it
look
and
at
be
his-
tied to
oh
a
my
company,
God.
but it's safe to say that era is burned up in flames. His own Tesla shareholders told him to stop showing up to events because he's up the company's rep. He probably got happy when he heard that. He can now just schizo tweet all day on Twitter/X about Grok and retweet racist accounts. But for now, what I'll focus on is fast food CEOs, because if you haven't seen the news, fast food in general is on a complete downward trend to the point they're calling it the Mc.
I'm not gonna lie. When was the last time I got Sonic? It's been a while. That's how bad it's been. But yo, Sonic, I used to love it. I think like the first time I ever got it was, I don't want to say 2021 or somewhere around there, but it was a minute since I've gotten it. And then the last time I got it, there's a reason why it was the last. Yo, it's like the food had a complete downgrade. I used to love this food. Now it just felt like something I'd eat out of like a school field trip. School lunch might be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit broke my heart. Cause I'm a burger enthusiast. I love my burgers, and it broke my heart being able to taste that and not be saying how good it is. And I glaze burgers a lot. It don't take much to make me like a burger. But that broke my heart.
A lot of restaurants are closing in multiple locations down randomly. Like, they'll randomly announce on a random Tuesday.
Okay,
close
to be fair, some of these... When was the last time you ever thought of, oh yeah, let's go to Wendy's. Let's go to Jack in the Box. Let's go to Pizza Hut. You know, some of those eras are over. Now, Jack in the Box is good. I'll still get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll still get it here and there. Wendy's, I got in it once. But I only did it to get the spicy chicken nuggets. I don't think I've eaten anything else outside of that.
They'll randomly announce on a random Tuesday they closed 300 stores down. And one of the things that's contributed to this is the CEOs of these companies and their decisions. Fast food pricing has only been going up.
I'm telling you, some of these people, I don't know how they're the CEOs. I swear, it's so hard for companies to actually be good and sell you an actually good product. You know, it's like their kryptonite. Oh, you want us to actually make something useful and actually valuable and, you know, actually that works? Oh, no, we can't do that. No, we got to sell you this, you know, broken down thing. Oh, you know, it's in the beta. You know, we're going to upgrade it and you're going to get the best of it here and there. You just got to pay a subscription fee. That's $5. And yeah, you know, we're gonna fix your whole thing. Like, I really don't get why they make it so hard to just enjoy, like, something. For example, Fortnite. The Fortnite, Tim Sweeney, I think that's his name. The CEO of Epic Games or Fortnite, I don't know. But the CEO, I don't know why he makes it so hard to ruin Fortnite. Like, I don't know why he makes it like his whole mission to ruin Fortnite. I don't get it. Yo, there's been a lot of talks about, like, what's going on with the V-Bucks and all this. And, yo, I don't know, man.
Believe it or not, there was actually a time where fast food actually felt pretty affordable. I'll never forget being a kid asking my mom, could we get some McDonald's? And she hit me with the classic, we got food at home. And the price of a meal was a shattering $6.20. Looking back at it now, maybe she
I'm
should've got me
spending
those meals
14.
so we could cherish the times we were in. That wasn't even that long ago, to be honest. Like 10 years ago, it was commonplace. You could get a decent meal. Crazy
Yo,
how
nowadays, if I see a $1, I feel like that's just sketchy. I'm like, there's got to be something else behind it. There's probably a subscription behind it. They want me to pay with Karma. You know what I'm saying? I don't even use that app. I don't even know what that is. Quick intermission. Sorry guys, but we are so close to
500
subscribers, and I really want to be able to reach it. So I thought if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my head. That's right, guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, back to the video.
Crazy how kids growing up now will never get to experience those times. You could eat like a king with 10 bucks. Fast food used to know its place as the slop you consume quickly because you don't feel like cooking. A lot of the brands now though have tried pivoting to being more premium, which no one asked for. I promise you, if you ask the average consumer what would they rather have, a more premium product that's 50% more in price. And truth be told, it's not even that much more premium. Their definition is probably just adding an ingredient or two. Or if you ask them would they rather have a quick bite for like 50% less, I guarantee they'll pick the second option. The Chipotle CEO has really been getting fried because he said that over 60% of Chipotle's customers have household incomes over $100,000, and he'll lean into that group.
How does he know that?
It wasn't too long ago that you could see prices of Chipotle bowls, and man, how far it's fallen.
I tried Chipotle once because I saw everybody like, oh, you gotta, oh, Chipotle's so healthy, oh, this is so good, this is so good. Yo, I tasted it once. That shit tasted so ass. I never bought it ever again. I don't care. I'm not going to Chipotle ever again. That shit is so bad. I don't know how people genuinely enjoy it. That shit sounds like an insult to me. I mean, I'm a Mexican.
Also, you would have to trust the CEO's non-skewed statistics of that. Like, I don't know if that's really true about the Chipotle
I'm wondering
thing
who let them know
having that income. Even if it was true, I don't know why they think people are gonna buy some type of luxurious, fine-graded Chipotle bowl. Most people that go to Chipotle in reality are just people that still want to be big backed but feel healthier about it. Like, you can get a bowl of burrito there and it can end up being more calories than a typical McDonald's meal. Then we also got McDonald's, which is trying to do the same with their release of the Big Arch. It's supposed to be their premium burger, and
this shit is worse than I thought. I tried it out when the whole meme was going out because, yes, the CEO viral stunt worked on me, okay? I bought it just so I could recreate it as a TikTok. I'd rather take a Big Mac than the Big Arch. The Big Arch, for some reason, it tasted so horrible. I don't know why. But at least my experience with it, yo, it was so ass. I hate it. I'm never buying that shit again. I don't even think I'm gonna buy McDonald's ever again.
Don't eat this if you ain't at least semi-active. Eat these for a week straight and you're gonna wake up one day looking like Jabba the Hutt. Just getting the burger itself is $10 and a meal with the whole thing is $14.
Yeah, that's what I paid.
To be honest, I tried it and not that bad, at least from the location I got it. My stomach was moving like the rumbling was happening for 10
They make better,
hours. That's the price you pay for McDonald's, I guess.
Pounders.
But for the price, it is absolutely not worth it. It was probably like 10% better than the Big Mac. Also, we can get to the McDonald's CEO because by now we've all seen the video. And this was probably the most generational PR damage McDonald's has received ever since the pink slime allegations. Which I'm still not sure are allegations. We all moved on too quickly from it.
So some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right.
How come every single time I get McDonald's, I always gotta take a shit? Every single time. It doesn't matter what. I don't know what they're putting in their burgers. I don't know if the workers hate me, even though I don't really order there many times. But yo, it's every single time when I come home or as soon as I'm done eating, oh my god, I just be farting. I gotta go take a shit. Oh, it's the worst.
All right, the moment of truth.
Jesus.
That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger.
I don't even know how to attack it. I don't even know how to attack it. Like, my nigga, it's a fucking burger, buddy.
Oh, so delicious, guys. I just love this product. So much gooey texture and great onions.
When the CEO of the company doesn't even want to have their premium burger, that should tell you enough. Whoever's working on McDonald's social media team needs to be fired because why would you let this air? It is early since this meme, but I sincerely believe this is going to cause a long-term damage to the brand. This isn't like a random employee trying it or a manager at a location. This is the head of the—
I don't know why they don't do that. If you want more people, I think, like, okay, for me, the more sincerity and the more clarity there is, the more I would succeed, you know? So I don't get why these companies don't do, you know, something like that. Like, for example, if that was me, if I was the CEO of McDonald's, the first thing I'm doing is, okay, we know we're gonna release all these new burgers. How about we go to the actual local locations? You know, we're talking a location in Wyoming. We're talking like one in Kansas, Colorado, Oklahoma. You know, all these other places that are kind of local, just, you know, normal basically. And have managers from those locations, like a few locations, and make them record eating it. So at least it's more authentic because you are actually going to the regular people that are working on your business, you know, the managers, the workers. Just have like a 60-year-old kid you just hired last week start eating the big arch. Just like, okay, you're about to make your first move here. You're gonna have to take a bite of the big arch. And these dudes probably don't even, he probably think that's him next. He probably think he's gonna be the next recipe. You just have him eat it and there you go. See? Upload that to TikTok and it's gonna work. You're gonna get more people because you're more sincerity. You're showing more, you know, people that are normal and it's not staged. Everything is real. You know, they don't have that 16-year-old kid is not gonna have PR. You know what I'm saying? He just got hired last week.
This is the head of the brand struggling to even be able to eat his own food. And the video itself also gave other brands easy PR because now there's CEOs coming out the woodworks making their own videos.
I'd rather go eat
This
at
video
Burger
has
King
spawned
now.
me seeing CEOs I never knew even existed. I seen a video of the KFC CEO doing it.
Really?
Like,
That's
what you
the
mean it's not the
KFC
Colonel
CEO?
anymore? And the truth is, someone like the McDonald's CEO is never having it on the daily, and I don't believe even weekly. He has his own custom chefs to make him and his family the best food out there, trying his best to avoid a single ingredient of McDonald's.
See, for me, I'd eat those. I don't know. A part of me is no matter how much I grow overall, like money wise and fame wise, there's still a part of me that kind of like, so whatever I'm used to, whatever my habits were, even with all that money, even with all that, I still do it. For example, shit, you might be able to see me walk around Walmart. You know, I'm still gonna be shopping there, even if I'm millions and millions and millions of dollars up. You know what I'm saying? That's never gonna change. So for a burger, I personally wouldn't have a chef, like when I'm rich, and I just try to see if I can cook or have my you know, my future wife cook. But outside of that, I'd buy more fast food. I'm not gonna lie.
The unfortunate thing about fast food too is the price is only gonna get worse. Now that the
I
company
know.
models
Yeah,
are
it's gonna
so
be
heavily
bad.
relied on investors and those investors always need more money, they're gonna have to keep bumping up the price, and yes, that's not including just inflation. Unless you get a CEO like the Arizona Iced Tea guy, shout out to him. It's just how it is now. One of the
Yo, have you guys seen what the CEO of PlayStation has been doing? Well, it's not even the CEO. I gotta stop saying like CEO. Have you guys seen what Sony is doing? Yo, Sony deadass is raising the prices for the PS5. Gang, the next one is coming out in a year. Why are you raising the prices of a PS5 if the next one is coming out within a year? Why? I don't get it. Yo, I was gonna buy it with GTA 6 on September. Now, if you were to increase the price on September, I get it. But this early, yo, gang, I still need the money to be able to buy it. And now I gotta spend extra 100 on that. That's gonna end up being 1,000 by the time I buy GTA.
One of the only ways you get a CEO that actually cares about the product is if they either worked in the store and built their way up, or if they were a part of the founding or founding family, because at that point it's
shit, there was
very
4 of them?
personal to you. And that usually is the restaurants that end up having
Shout out
the best
Chick-fil-A.
rep. Now we can move on to the tech
Chick-fil-A
CEOs.
is fire.
And of course we gotta talk
love
about Elon and Tesla. Now, as much as I can on Elon overall for
Yo,
being a
this
loser,
shit
I'll
is
talk about
so
specifically
chopped. Look at him.
Tesla and how out of touch he's become with his own companies. One of the main reasons Tesla started blowing up initially was because of how cool it made electric cars look. Before
Yeah.
Tesla, electric cars were still taboo. At the most, people would get a Prius to save money on gas, but a
I
Prius
think it
was
was
also
'cause
a
it was
tiny
expensive,
death
no?
box. The Tesla came in with
And
a
that.
cool looking design and a bunch of cool features, including self-driving. You have to be
See,
there.
I
at
need
Tesla's
that. I don't want to drive. I never want to drive in my life. And when I do, I want that shit to be assisted. I'll play GTA, yo. If I can go third person, don't trust me with a car.
Now, it didn't
You
work
did.
perfect and still doesn't. It's probably gotten worse. You'll hear about an incident daily of someone's Tesla on self-driving, randomly driving off a mountaintop, but it just
Jesus.
sounded too cool that people couldn't care. It was a lot to add it to the car at $8,000, but it was
Wait,
a
it was only
lifetime subscription, so
8,000?
in the long run, it wasn't bad. Until, as of February
Oh, yep.
2026,
Here
the
we go.
company decided to cancel the lifetime subscription, making it $100 a month to use. And this is also
100.
Elon could potentially hit his
See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Companies will do anything to throw in subscriptions and let you know, oh no, you agreed to this. Remember the terms and conditions? Even though they updated last night at 1:30 p.m. as soon as everybody fell asleep.
And this is also Elon could potentially hit his
Mind you, this
$1
is a
trillion
vehicle.
pay package where one of the goals is
Vehicle.
to have 10 million people on full self-driving mode instead of, you know, just adding the subscription on top of the option.
Like,
to
I get you buying a Tesla, right? But if you put the self-driving part on a subscription, the whole point of your car was that it was self-driving. Because when was the last time somebody told you, oh no, I actually want a Tesla just so I can drive it? No one. I have not heard a single person that wanted a Tesla just to have a Tesla that didn't have the feature. It was because of that feature. So now you're doing that. Anybody that was just wanting to buy that and see that you have it on subscription base, they're not going to buy it anymore. I'm not buying it. Hell no. I would rather learn how to drive before I even buy a Tesla.
They made it only one option so more people would get it and you would permanently be paying Tesla for life. There are a lot of people out there who bought the Tesla with the intention later on to add the lifetime subscription of full self-driving. And this is something Elon himself knew, but since he needs $1 trillion, which won't go to anything but SpaceX rockets blowing up in the air, or more money fed to Grok servers to produce AI slop, he gave every Tesla owner the middle finger. You just know everyone who bought a Tesla for the initial hype is pissed, especially those people who didn't get the lifetime subscription of the self-driving. I would say just sell it, but used Teslas aren't doing too good on the car market. Seems like nobody wants to buy a Tesla in 2026. I wonder why. And even if you are someone who thinks you're smart and buys one with someone who already got the lifetime before they got rid of it, they now added a policy on some of the Teslas where the lifetime is tied to the original owner. So they wipe the whole software when it's sold and you gotta buy a subscription. This is biblical levels agreed. There is no point in doing all that. One of the main ways Tesla got big too was Elon being relatable to people and kind of being the only CEO who knew internet memes. It seemed like at the time he cared people could actually enjoy Tesla as a product and didn't just try things to boost his sales. Now he's just the average billionaire joining the you will own nothing and be happy group. It isn't a new thing of Tesla trying to cut costs. In 2021, the company decided to start removing their radar sensors and parking sensors to add Tesla's custom own. And engineers in Elon's own company told him he shouldn't, but of course he doesn't give a f about their opinion. He's the epic meme lord of Twitter. He knows right from wrong decisions. This company model of companies slowly luring you in with the best deals ever only to f you over in the long term is so annoying. I'd rather you just tell me at the start how things are gonna be. And this AI takeover has gotten so ridiculous.
It's like, yo, that's the bullshit that pissed me off, dude. It's like whenever you see those free trials and it says free, but when you click free, you still gotta put your card in. See, like, that's the bullshit that's happening here. They're telling you, they're giving you this, and then whenever they even give you the product, it's halfway baked. Have you seen gaming recently? Everything is launched in beta. We wanted to see the feedback. We wanted to, build upon it. And, it took Fortnite 3 years to freaking get off of beta. I remember the loading screen that still said beta. How many games are going to get released on beta? And if it fails, it was a beta, so it's okay. We were never going to release this game anyways. And on top of that, they'll give it to you at the full price. Like, gang, I don't want to play the game in progress. I don't want to wait for the next mission for the next week until you're done with it. You know what I'm saying? I want the game fully published, fully done. That's why I appreciate old games. It's because old games are fully done. They got amazing details. You didn't have to wait for it. You didn't have to pay for any subscription. You didn't have to pay for no battle pass. It was there. You got everything for the full game. I swear, the last time I've ever touched a game and I had full access to the full game, I feel surprised. Because when was the last time I was ever be able to do that? For now, for every little tab, you got to pay some money. There's a tab for a battle pass, a shop, online service. I was dead surprised when I was able to play a game. Let me touch everything. Let me acquire every item and every armor. I was like, oh shit. Wait, I don't gotta pay for this? Like, I was so happy.
Every tech CEO trying to make something AI.
Oh man, I'm so glad the bubble popped. Well, somewhat popped. Have you guys seen what happened with Sora AI and OpenAI? I'm so happy it's going down. Oh my god, it makes me so happy.
Not every new product you release has to have some form of AI in it. They'll somehow find a way to add it in the dumbest shit ever. You have a smart bulb CEO talking about their brand new line of AI light bulbs. Game company talking about how they added a virtual AI companion in their game for you to talk to. A company that's been talked about recently with AI though is Microsoft. They're approaching the time soon of Windows 12 releasing, either announced at the end of this year or next year potentially. It could be delayed of course, but off their typical release time of 3 to 6 years, it's way past due its release time. It's wild because I barely felt like we got Windows 11. I mean, it doesn't doesn't function at the time, so that could be why. But so far, it's being rumored by industry insiders that the next Windows is gonna be full AI. Like, we're talking about AI can potentially do tasks on your PC and can follow your voice commands. It's like these companies never listen to consumers, because not only would this make Windows harder to run on computers, it would also be
the best way you win people over is you don't do shit that they tell you not to do. Is that so hard? Is that so hard for you to listen to your own customers, the people that are giving you the money for the product? Like, when was, I dare be stressing as if I was part of a company. If this was ever me and I've become a company, I'm listening to everybody that got to tell me something. Even if it's bad criticism, even if it's negative just to be negative, I'm listening to it. And I'm going to apply what needs to be applied. Like, is that so hard?
Imagine you're sleeping and your AI companion randomly turns on and starts whispering in your ear intensely asking how's your sleep. If they release this version, I guarantee the CIA and FBI are going to have some type of backdoor in everyone's computer with the AI. And they will force everyone eventually to download it. If I could, I would still be with Windows 10, but I was forced here. Also, because of this, the amount of RAM usage each computer would need would be way more. And as long as RAM prices stay at their level, it's not looking for anybody that's trying to get into PC gaming now. If I could put a bet on it, I would put an 80% chance they go with a fully AI system. Microsoft themselves have already said they're focusing on AI now, so that's what we got. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know what y'all think.
That was a good video from Tommy NFG yet again. Oh man, you guys let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, because man, I don't know what to say. I'm more disappointed than frustrated. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Also, if you want to join my amazing group of people right here, you know what I'm saying? These are the people that are going to be goated. We won't stand for any of that bull crap. And whenever I become a company, these are going to be the shareholders, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be able to join them, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, I got other videos to react to. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.